Do you sometimes wonder if there's anyone out there who truly understands your experiences and beliefs? These questions touch on a common challenge many people face in their spiritual lives. The good news is, you're not alone in feeling this way. In fact, many individuals on spiritual journeys find themselves seeking connection and support. Today, we're going to explore the power of connection and how building a supportive spiritual network can change your life. We'll dive into why community matters, how to find your spiritual tribe, and ways to nurture meaningful connections that help you grow. Let's start by talking about why community is so important on our spiritual paths. When we're exploring our beliefs and trying to understand the deeper aspects of life, it's natural to want to share our thoughts and experiences with others. Having a supportive network around us can provide comfort, inspiration, and new perspectives we might not discover on our own. Think about times when you've had a powerful spiritual experience or a moment of insight. Didn't you want to share it with someone who would understand? That's where a spiritual community comes in. These connections give us a place to discuss our ideas, ask questions, and learn from others who are on similar paths. But the benefits of a spiritual network go beyond just having people to talk to. When we connect with others who share our interests and values, we create a support system that can help us through challenging times. We find encouragement when we're feeling stuck or discouraged. We gain accountability partners who can help us stay committed to our spiritual practices. Moreover, being part of a spiritual community exposes us to new ideas and perspectives. It's easy to get stuck in our own ways of thinking, but when we interact with others, we open ourselves up to different viewpoints and experiences. This diversity can enrich our own spiritual journey and help us grow in ways we might not have expected. Now let's talk about the different types of spiritual networks you might consider. In today's world, we have more options than ever for connecting with like-minded individuals. Local groups are a great place to start. These might include meditation circles, spiritual book clubs, or discussion groups that meet regularly in your area. The advantage of local groups is the opportunity for face-to-face interaction and the potential to build lasting friendships with people in your community. Online communities have become increasingly popular, especially in recent years. These can range from social media groups to forums dedicated to specific spiritual practices or beliefs. Online communities offer the benefit of connecting with people from all over the world, giving you access to a wide range of perspectives and experiences. Retreats and workshops provide another way to connect with others on a spiritual level. These events often bring together people with similar interests for intensive periods of learning and sharing. While they may be less frequent than regular local meetings, retreats can offer deep, immersive experiences that foster strong connections. So, how do you go about finding your spiritual tribe? The first step is to get clear about your own spiritual interests and goals. What practices resonate with you? What questions are you exploring? Understanding your own path will help you find others who are on similar journeys. Once you have a sense of what you're looking for, it's time to start researching your options. Look for local spiritual centers, meditation groups, or workshops in your area. Search online for communities or forums related to your specific interests. Don't be afraid to try out different groups to see where you feel most comfortable. Taking the first step to connect can feel intimidating, but remember that everyone in these communities was once a newcomer too. Start by attending a meeting or joining an online discussion. Listen, observe, and when you feel ready, start sharing your own thoughts and experiences. As you begin to build connections, it's important to focus on creating meaningful relationships. One key skill to develop is active listening. This means really paying attention to what others are saying without just waiting for your turn to speak. Show interest in others' experiences and perspectives, even if they differ from your own. Sharing authentically is another important aspect of building strong connections. Be honest about your experiences, doubts, and questions. Remember, vulnerability can create deeper bonds and encourage others to open up as well. It's also crucial to remain open to different perspectives. Even within spiritual communities, you'll encounter a variety of beliefs and practices. Approach these differences with curiosity rather than judgment. You might be surprised by how much you can learn from viewpoints that initially seem very different from your own. Of course, building a spiritual network isn't always smooth sailing. You may encounter challenges along the way. One common issue is dealing with conflicting beliefs. It's natural for disagreements to arise, even among people on similar spiritual paths. The key is to handle these disagreements respectfully. When conflicts do arise, try to approach them as opportunities for growth rather than as problems to be avoided. Listen to other perspectives with an open mind. Try to understand where the other person is coming from, even if you don't agree. Remember that it's possible to disagree while still maintaining respect and compassion for one another. In fact, these challenging conversations can often lead to significant personal growth. They push us to examine our own beliefs more deeply and to practice important spiritual qualities like patience, understanding, and non-judgment. Once you've started to build your spiritual network, it's important to nurture these connections. Regular check-ins can help maintain and strengthen your relationships. This might mean attending weekly group meetings, participating regularly in online discussions, or simply reaching out to individuals in your network to see how they're doing. Organizing group activities can also help deepen your connections. This could be anything from a group meditation session to a nature walk to a volunteer project. Shared experiences create bonds and give you more opportunities to learn from and support one another. Supporting each other's growth is another crucial aspect of a strong spiritual network. Encourage others in their practices and celebrate their progress. Offer help when someone is struggling. By creating a culture of mutual support, you'll find that your entire network becomes stronger and more resilient. As you build and nurture your spiritual network, you'll likely start to notice its impact rippling out into other areas of your life. The positivity and support you experience in your spiritual community can influence how you interact with others in your daily life. You might find yourself becoming more patient, understanding, or compassionate in your relationships with family, friends, and co-workers. This ripple effect can extend even further. As you and others in your network grow and evolve, you contribute to creating a more connected and spiritually aware world. Each positive interaction, each moment of understanding or compassion adds to the collective consciousness in a positive way. One of the most exciting aspects of building a spiritual network is the opportunity for personal growth. By connecting with others, you gain access to a wealth of knowledge and experience beyond your own. You'll learn from others' stories, challenges, and insights. This exposure to different perspectives can help you see your own path in a new light and can inspire you to explore new practices or ideas. You might discover new meditation techniques, learn about different spiritual traditions, or gain insights into how others apply spiritual principles in their daily lives. This expansion of your spiritual horizons can lead to profound personal transformation over time. Now let's talk about taking action. Building a supportive spiritual network doesn't happen overnight, but there are practical steps you can take to get started or to strengthen your existing connections. First, make a commitment to reach out. Set a goal to attend a local spiritual gathering, join an online community, or connect with someone new in your existing network. Remember, every strong connection started with a single interaction. Next, be consistent. Whether it's attending regular meetings, participating in online discussions, or maintaining personal connections, consistency is key to building strong relationships. Make your spiritual connections a priority in your life. Also, be willing to take initiative. If you notice a gap in your community, perhaps a lack of discussion on a particular topic or a need for a certain type of gathering, consider stepping up to fill that gap. Organizing an event or starting a discussion can not only meet a need in your community, but can also help you form deeper connections. Remember to be patient with yourself and others as you build these connections. Meaningful relationships take time to develop. Be open, be authentic, and trust that the right connections will form. We've explored why having a supportive spiritual network is so important for our personal growth and well-being. We've discussed different types of spiritual communities and how to find the one that's right for you. We've talked about building meaningful connections, overcoming challenges, and nurturing your network over time. We've also looked at how being part of a spiritual community can lead to personal growth, expanding your spiritual horizons, and inspiring you to explore new ideas and practices. And we've discussed practical steps you can take to start building or strengthening your spiritual network. Remember, you're not meant to walk your spiritual path alone. By connecting with others, sharing your experiences, and supporting each other's growth, you create a rich and fulfilling spiritual life. You open yourself up to new perspectives, deeper understanding, and profound personal transformation. So, if you've been feeling alone on your spiritual journey, know that there's a community out there waiting for you. Take that first step to connect. Reach out, be open, and be willing to both give and receive support. Your spiritual network is not just a source of comfort and understanding. It's a powerful catalyst for your own growth and a way to contribute positively to the world around you. Building a supportive spiritual network is a journey in itself, one that can bring joy, growth, and deep fulfillment to your life. It's a journey that's well worth taking. So why not start today? Your spiritual tribe is out there, waiting to welcome you. The connections you make could change your life in ways you never imagined. Remember, every spiritual master, every great teacher was once a beginner too. They all started somewhere, often with the support and guidance of others. Now it's your turn to create those connections, to build that support system, and to see where your spiritual path can lead when you're surrounded by a community that uplifts and inspires you. As you move forward from here, carry with you the knowledge that you're not alone. There are others out there seeking connection just like you. By reaching out and opening yourself to these connections, you're not only enriching your own life, but also contributing to a more connected, compassionate world. Your spiritual journey is unique to you, but that doesn't mean you have to travel it alone. The power of connection is waiting for you to tap into it. So take that first step, reach out, join a group, start a conversation. Your spiritual network and all the growth, support, and inspiration it brings is waiting for you to create it. Every great spiritual community started with individuals just like you, people seeking connection, understanding, and growth. Now, it's your turn to be part of that beautiful tradition of coming together in spiritual fellowship. Your voice, your experiences, your unique perspective, they all have a place in the tapestry of spiritual community. As you go forward from here, carry with you the intention to connect, to share, and to grow. Let that intention guide your actions and open you up to the amazing possibilities that await when we come together in spiritual fellowship. You have within you everything you need to start building your spiritual network today. Trust in your ability to connect, to learn and to grow. Trust that the right people and opportunities will come into your life as you open yourself up to connection. Your spiritual journey is a precious and profound part of your life. By sharing it with others, you multiply its power and its potential to transform not just your life, but the lives of those around you. So step forward with courage, with openness, and with the knowledge that you are part of a vast and beautiful spiritual community just waiting to welcome you. The power of connection is real, and it's available to you right now. All it takes is your willingness to reach out, to be open, and to participate. Your spiritual network is not just a support system, it's a catalyst for growth, a source of inspiration, and a way to make your mark on the world. So, are you ready to tap into the power of connection? Are you ready to build a supportive spiritual network that will uplift and inspire you? The choice is yours, and the time is now. Your spiritual community is waiting for you. All you need to do is take that first step. As we come to the end of our discussion, take a moment to reflect on what you've learned. Think about the possibilities that await you as you build your spiritual network. Imagine the growth, the insights, the friendships that could blossom as you connect with others on a similar path. Remember, every spiritual journey is unique, but none of us are meant to walk alone. By building a supportive network, you're not just enhancing your own journey, you're contributing to a larger tapestry of spiritual growth and connection that extends far beyond yourself. So, what will your next step be? Will you seek out a local spiritual group, join an online community, reach out to a friend who shares your interests? Whatever you choose, know that you're taking a powerful step towards a more connected, more fulfilling spiritual life. Thank you for joining us on this exploration of the power of connection and the importance of building a supportive spiritual network. May your path be filled with meaningful connections, profound insights, and continuous growth. Remember, your spiritual community is out there, waiting for you to become a part of it. The journey begins now.